Dan was a good boy.
Bill.
Sorry. Is a good boy. I just don't understand why an adult man has to go searching for something that don't exist. I mean, Christ, I'd have been happy if he sat downstairs all day and played with his ding-a-ling. Tammy, don't do that. It's gross.
I think in order to catch a leprechaun, most of the time you gotta dress like one. Because if you come up on one in normal street clothes, or one time I came up on one with my Little League baseball gear on, they're gone.
Welcome to Dairy Queen. Can I take your order? No, I'm just kidding.
And you gotta understand, Dan's one of those guys, like he's the kind of guy that like mixes Coke with Pepsi, and he's like, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah. When they was boys, there was leprechaun this and leprechaun that. It was kind of cute. But, hey, Shelly, you want to come over for a beer?
Right there. Right there. I saw it in 2008. I saw a leprechaun here. I mark it. It's pointing this way, which means 2 miles north of here was where I found another one a year later, and I marked that one too. What would you do if you saw a leprechaun?
I'm kind of scared of leprechauns.
But you do karate and stuff. Aren't you like a green belt? Or...
If I saw a leprechaun, I'd be all, bah, 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 bah. Yeah. What kind of leprechauns?
No,
What?
Josh, you're supposed to say action.
Action.
You're supposed to say action. Don't quit saying action when I say action. No, stop saying action.
Okay.
Do you know the question? Is there something that triggered your interest in leprechauns? Is there something that triggered your interest in leprechauns? Is there something
Action. Action.
Okay.
Is there something that triggered your interest in leprechauns?
Well, yeah. When I was in the, remember? When I was in the Boy Scouts and we were on that camping trip.
I heard all the boys laughing at Danny. And when I asked, what's going on? I remember Derek Bowers saying, Danny saw a leprechaun! He says he saw a leprechaun, yeah! And of course, I'd tell the boys to quit picking on him. But the teasing, it just didn't stop.
I was on the very tail end of all the boys, and that's where I first saw the leprechaun. Josh, there's 2 different types of leprechauns, because some of them are really grumpy, and it's mostly because they're like 300 years old.
Is that like those ones like in that movie, The Dark Crystal?
No, those are gelflings.
Now, there's a chance I was putting him under a little pressure to either, come to work for me at the plant or show some frickin' proof that these leprechauns he's looking for actually exist.
Well, Bill had just gotten into an argument with Danny, and he was getting pretty darn fed up with him not chipping in any money for rent. And he told him, either get a job or go find a goddamn leprechaun and take some of his gold.
When they got that camera, ugh, and then they started recording stuff, it was scary. really creepy. Ugh, spooky. But you know, maybe there is a leprechaun in the forest.
I came over and he was like all discombobulated or something because like his dad was being a total dick, and like he like snatched the camera out of my hand and he was like just stomped off all up into the woods, and I was like chasing after him. He's like turns around and he's like Dad, you fucking didn't put the battery in the camera. And I was like, he's called me like every name under the sun, and I was like, I don't know, I got all hurt, and I was like, hell with you, just go off and get your own leprechauns, you know, do it by yourself. And then like he went in the woods and like,
Well, I'm looking for leprechauns alone today because Josh, we got in an argument and he bailed on me, so I set some stuff up down here, a couple of traps with some pop rocks and little smokies. I'm gonna go see what I can find.
I figured I'd show you all this. This was on our front doorstep on the morning of March 17th of this year. It says right here, rent money, in some sort of smeared handwriting. Here, look at this.
Sheriff tried to find fingerprints on it, and he found some, but he wouldn't tell us whose they were. I'm hoping they're Danny's. I hope he's okay.